Okay, today we're going to talk about offers that include a sale of property condition. Now, in this market, a little sluggish, we're trying to get out of it a bit. Buyers are apprehensive that their house will sell. Okay, so then when they make an offer, they make an offer on home inspection and sale of their house. And usually the selling agent, the sellers will give, 3 to 8 weeks, usually maybe about 6 weeks right now in this market. Now, it's not the most attractive offer to the sellers, especially when they've been on the market for only about a week. Um, but sometimes they may have no choice. You may have to give them a little bit more money if you really want it to have them accept that offer because, as a buyer, you have to kind of put on your seller's hat and say, well, it's not the real most attractive offer. I just want mortgage financing and home inspection for like 5 or 7 days, and then the deal's all it's all sealed up. But now I got to wait a month or two for this person to sell a house for me to sell a house, right? So um, you can give them more money for having them accept that condition in your offer, or you can take a risk here, and the risk is you remove that sale of property condition, you do your home inspection, you firm up the offer, you firm up the deal, but you get a long closing date, maybe 120 days, 90 to 120 days. Now, the risk is you got to sell your house. So you can't be fooling around with your price. You got to price it accordingly. You got to adjust to the market conditions and you got to get rid of it. Otherwise, there's legal consequences because you might be breaking their contract. Okay. And then from the seller's point of view, in accepting that, two things. Number one, you have your kind of eggs in this guy's basket, in the buyer's basket, and you got to wait for him, the domino to roll, to fall down. He sells, and then you sell, right? And the other thing that is there that sellers need to be aware of is when you accept a sale of property offer, it's posted on the board that it's sold that way. Now, there's an escape clause which you can come in there and another buyer can bump, as we call it in real estate, the offer you accepted. Okay, you can still are open to other offers. Here's the problem. Because it's posted as conditionally sold, a lot of buyers aren't going to come your way. They don't want to bring you an offer, negotiate it with you, and then have you accept it. And then you got to give the original buyer notice to remove his condition because the new buyer, the second buyer, is going to say, well, there's probably a good chance he probably will. So they don't want to waste your time. So when you do accept an offer conditional upon sale of a property, be aware that your showings will drop because sellers won't want to show the property because they don't want to get their heart broken or they don't want to waste their time. Okay. Contact me, Larry Paletta, 905-971-5981. Follow my YouTube social media channels and for more info. Take care. Bye-bye.